Welcome to the Dharma Project, a space to explore Sanātana Dharma thoughtfully through stories, psychology, philosophy, art, and lived practice. This channel is about understanding our tradition deeply, not just emotionally, but intellectually, and asking how it can help us live better today. If you grew up in a Hindu household, you probably heard these stories, but maybe no one ever explained why they still matter. And if you're new here, this is simply a space to explore timeless ideas with curiosity and depth. Each week, we explore Sanātana Dharma through a new lens. In this series, The Human Condition in the Epics, we look at the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, not as mythology, but as psychological studies. These stories are not about perfect people, they are about conflicted people, and that's what makes them timeless. Today, I want to begin with a moment of collapse. At the beginning of the war in the Mahabharata, Arjuna stands on the battlefield. He looks around and he sees his teachers, his family, his cousins, his friends, and all of his loved ones. And he breaks down. His hands tremble, his mouth dries, and he exclaims, "I cannot do this." This is not weakness. This is moral conflict. Arjuna is not confused because he lacks strength. He's confused because he is morally awake. In response, Krishna does not give him a motivational speech. Instead, he reframes action itself. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 47, Krishna tells Arjuna, "Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, ma karma phalahetur bhurmate sangostva karmani." You have a right to action alone, but never to its fruits. Let not the fruits of your action be your motive, nor let your attachment be to inaction. So let's unpack that. You control your effort and you control your actions. However, you do not control outcomes. And paralysis often comes from trying to control what was never ours to control. The Gita does not eliminate anxiety. Rather, it teaches us to relocate our center of control. Why does this matter today? I mean, we don't stand on battlefields. However, we do stand in moral and psychological crossroads every day. Think of it. How much of our anxiety today comes from obsessing over outcomes, career results, social validation, other people's opinions, timelines, comparisons? This verse is not telling us to be passive. It's telling us to act fully, without allowing the outcome to consume our identity. Arjuna's battlefield was the Kurukshetra. Ours might be a job decision, a relationship, a family expectation, or simply the pressure to become someone. The epics of Sanātana Dharma do not present perfect heroes. They present psychologically complex human beings, people who doubt, people who hesitate, people who often struggle between their personal desire and their moral responsibility. But that is exactly why these stories endure, because they are not fantasy, they are mirrors. And when we read them carefully, we begin to recognize our own dilemmas in theirs. Their struggles are not distant from us. They reveal the same questions about responsibility, identity, and integrity that we face in our own lives. If you've ever felt paralyzed by a difficult decision, or if you've ever questioned your role in a given situation, or even if you've ever felt torn between comfort and conviction, you are not broken. You are simply human. And the epics remind us that confusion is not the opposite of dharma. Sometimes it's just the beginning of it. Next month, in The Human Condition in the Epics, we'll explore another powerful character and see what we can apply to our own lives. This is the Dharma Project. Until next time, stay curious and stay reflective.